Hi, welcome to AstroDurance. I am Patty Cummings and I am here to help you with your product that you received in the mail today on how to install the system. Now, it is very, very easy. It's really not that difficult. So we're going to start with my trainer, Zak. I have Alexia here who's going to assist us. So you always begin with a scale. You want to know how much your client weighs. Very good. So Zak weighs 233 pounds. As you can tell, Zak is solid muscle. So when you have someone that has a lot of muscle, you have to be very careful with these bungees. Remember, a bungee is a consumable product. In due time, it will stretch out like a rubber band, just the way it is, folks. So we're going to add a little bit of extra resistance on the product for Zak. Why? Because he's strong and mighty. We already weighed Zak. We know how much Zak weighs. We know Zak is solid muscle. But before we begin the rest of the system, we want to make sure we have everything we need close to us. We're going to need a step ladder and a possible stool for them to step on. And I'll get into that in just a second. But let's get into the harness. So looking at Zak, a typical 233 pounds as a man, standing what, 6'1", 6'2"? 6'5", okay.
Large.
Really?
6'4", 3/4, something like that.
So he's got a lot of muscle behind him. I'm looking at a harness medium to large. Why? Because he has a nice slim waist. So large, extra large is not going to be real comfortable on him because there's going to be a lot of looseness and it can be a little uncomfortable for Zak. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring it around Zak. Like so. Now, this is going to be too tight. Take a look at this, you guys. Oops. Can you? Sometimes you have to ask them for assistance. So we're going to loosen this up. Now look at this. Now, remember, we're not jumping out of an airplane and we're not climbing a mountain. So you don't want it too tight. You want to where your fingers go through and you have some looseness. I like to take this, go up, and through. Now, some people have a very, very tender abdomen area. That's okay. So what we usually do is put an Astro guard, or you can cut up an old yoga mat, and we'll stuff it in this area, which will protect his hip bones and his core area. Now we have the legs. We're going to take this. We want to go behind the thigh and up to the inner thigh, and we're going to have to loosen this a lot. Okay, so here we go, we loosen. We're gonna come here. Take this little lever right here, and we want to make sure it's nice and locked in. Lift it up, lock it in. Loosen it, go down, and it loosens. Lock, lock. Now, do not make this too tight. Do not make this too tight. I will repeat myself again. Do not make this too tight. We want to be able to have enough room, look at this, for his movement, squats, lunges, whatever he would like to do. There we go, other side. How do we do this, people? Do we go in the front or do we go behind? We go behind, through, and loosen, loose, loose, loose. And look at there. Now, one more thing, let me show you. I'm gonna undo this, and all we do, push these down like so, and that loosens it, watch, or releases, release. This is adjustable to fit your leg for comfort, okay? Once again, tight. That's gonna lock it in place. Harness. Now that we have Zak in the harness, sometimes this can be a lot longer. What you can do to get it out of their way, you can go through again and bring it through, like so. And now it's out of Zak's way. Okay? Remember how we do it? Okay, so now that we have Zak, he is all ready to get on the bungee.